I'm back. I'm back in more Super Mario 3D World here. Last time I finished off World 4, so now it's time jumping on World 5 right here with more Captain Toad here. Yeah, here we go. Just jumping into Captain Toad instead of like a normal level because I am not normal here. Alright, we're right into a spooky ass level here. I guess that kind of like makes sense because I think the previous like Captain Toad level was pretty much already like a beach world. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Okay, here I am. So I guess yeah, probably. Alright, here we go. Alright, that wasn't so hard, but now we got like mismatched doors here. So it's basically guessing the doors here. Okay, here we go. Alright, not much how. Now I need to like discover on where to go from here, I guess. Let's see, just like see if I can find stuff here. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, there's this door. I forgot to look at here. Alright, here we go. Can you come back here, please? Oh wait, you can't reach up at there anyways, my god. Let's see. Can do something like this can work? No. Man, first level right away, and I'm already stuck. Well, I chose the Captain Toad level, and they're most to be much more like puzzle-esque here. Okay. Well, since this is much more like darker area, Toad's like lantern here is actually working out here. And I'm thinking like I could have like an option to like turn that off like in Treasure Tracker, but in 3D World that doesn't seem to be like the case here. Alright, here we go. Where am I supposed to go here? Come on, gotta find something here. Come on, where do I need to go? Oh, there I am. Alright, all I need is just more guessing indoors, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna like land straight down, okay. So yeah, when you like falling like in the Captain Tony like automatically goes like straight down. Alright. Now I need this to move out of the way so I can go here. There we go. And now I need to just climb this one up here. Alright, there we go. And now it's time for the circular ghost here. And reach over there. And don't need that mushroom since I haven't got. Okay, so I guess I'll get hit. Alright. There we go. At least it was. Of all things to like get hit, at least it was from there. Okay, so how do I grab that one without falling? Well, actually, first I still got this upper green star that I need to get after here. Alright. Alright, that big boob was certainly there. I think that, yeah, that was meant to be like the last one. So I just like missed out like on like a green star there. Okay. So I guess I need to make my way back towards there. Alright, need to get away from the boo. My god. Wish I could really like zoom in just like in Treasure Tracker, but unfortunately I can't. Oh, I need to do that. My god, I'm stupid. Alright, there we go. I've mostly been looking on the gamepad for like those like Captain Toad levels. It's mostly because it's like closer in view so I can easier to see. Yeah. Yeah, even though there's just like simple like square diorama like levels, it's just like I do like the zoom in feature and like the actual like Captain Toad itself because it's like really get to narrow in to see what is like going on there, especially with that boo and such, and like so many other things like clamping around Toad. It's just like much more difficult to see there. Well, now we're on to like an actual like level here with like this beach area. So yeah, might as well just like forget about that. Just focus on the task at hand here. And now it's just like instead of collecting green stars, we're collecting like these like key coins here. Alright, I need like the bell here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, makes like grabbing the the Koopa Troopa shells a lot more easier and actually go in them here. Alright, here we go. And I need to get out so because yeah, doing that can be like very reckless and like especially in 3D. Oh wait, there's probably something there. Yeah, there's like that hole in the water there. Yeah, it leads to a warp pipe. There we go. Alright. Alright. Is this gonna like give me an extra like coin here? Alright, might as well go up the stairs and let the shells there do all the work there. Alright, there we go. No, leads to a green star. Well, it says something at the very least there. No! I skipped it! What? No! How can I just like, the placement I was just there. It's just like, oh my god. Do I have to do that all over again? Okay, thank god, no. God, it's probably just where the placement I was, like, it's like so easy to like just like go, I thought it would be so easy for that, just like get the star and then seamlessly go in the pipe, but no, oh my god. Well, now it's time to go after red coins, yeah. And I believe the first appearance of the boomerang flower here, there we go. It's just like, kind of like the same as like the Firefly said the thing just like goes back towards me, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's very similar to like the Boomerang Bros here. Here, kind of like it, how like Mario's like kind of dressed up as like a boomerang character here. All right, I'm pretty sure key point's gonna be in this like Bowser area. No, it's like you got hit by your own boomerang, I guess. Well, anyway, this is what they gave me there. It's like a coin as shell here to give me a ton of coins. Oh, and it's like time to guess. Okay, that's why Mario was being busy. Yeah, I guess it's like only temporary. I guess they never went in there for like an extended period of time, I guess. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we got like a Koopa mask here. Yeah, put this on, then the Goombas won't bother you. Oh, I'm too busy talking, so they're like being blown away by my talking. Okay. Alright, can I go in here? Let me in here. Come on. Oh, come on. I'm getting like super close. Come on. Can I? There we go. Oh, and there's like Captain Toad just like getting like brushed by a bunch of Beady Bugs. And I cannot use I couldn't use the boomerang at all because I was in the Goomba mask here. There we go. I guess it's a good thing I got rid of it because yeah, it makes getting rid of those Beady Bugs so much more easier. Alright, so I guess what comes first? Toad, what canonically comes first in like the Mario 3D story? This like having Toad getting rescued by us, or having Toad going on his like Boo adventure there? Don't know, and I don't really care. So why I'm bringing it up? It's just something I just like thought about in that time because like yeah, we have like a Captain Toad level at like the same time as like Captain Toad appearing in this level. Okay, now I just like got one last like key coin here to find. Alright, presumably at the end here. I guess I could also find a green star at the time because yeah, I found like all three of them like the exact same area, so that's nice. Alright, there we go, just found it like right there in like that sandcastle Goomba statue, I guess. Oh, it's probably down here. Oh no, it's one up, okay. Alright, so where would the final one be? I guess in around like this like final S area because yeah, it's like listed as like the final one, but I don't know, what was in here was just like Captain Toad. Come on. Where would it be? Let's, I don't know, probably check more in the water area, I guess, see what's all around here. And I broke the coin shell there. Yeah, it was expected. Like for something that gets around dozens of coins and such, it's like it's bound to break at some point. Alright, let's see. Is in this tree? No. Not in this tree? No. Trying to see if I find the like upper areas because I haven't like looked around there. Find ground pound? I don't know, just like ground pounding like random areas. Or just like speed around here. Oh, I see something. Yeah, it's up here, that's something. Oh, yep, there it is, right next to this like Prixie resident here. There we go. Thanks for the help there. Alright, now it's time to make my way to like the more block here. There we go. Yeah, this area was like pretty like very open and such, so yeah, there's quite a few like open areas like that. Oh yeah, and plus yeah, get to see you. It's been a while. I believe this is like since like World 1, I believe, so yeah, a pretty long time here. Alright. Yeah, that's the nice things about like gimmick stuff like this. It's like when they like don't appear in like a very long time, when they reappear back, that becomes like a very pleasant surprise here. Alright, here we go. Come on. And the stamp's gonna be like right here. No! No! I died. God damn it. Alright. And the checkpoint is right before Plessy. Makes sense, so you don't have to like redo all that nonsense. I don't think there would be like a very good spot. Was there a checkpoint there? I probably was not paying attention. Probably too busy talking and such. Well, I'm very close to getting a 1-up to like make up for that life of just lost here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, jump here, there we go. Alright. Now I just go through, yeah, much more difficult this time because yeah, much more narrow area here. Alright. And got the stamp, there we go. And a much more shorter one too. Well, of course it's gonna be a shorter one because this level's not all the way around Plessy, unlike the previous one. Alright, now it's time to make my way to the top of the flagpole. And let's see. Sure, no! Well, I made it to the top. Like, I figured that making sure the B-Buds were at the top of the flagpole, at their like flag would be guaranteed to go at the top of the flagpole, but yeah. It got hidden process, but I still end up doing it anyways. Alright, here we go. Getting up to 92, getting very close to double digits there, despite not going to 100%. I'm still gaining quite a lot here. Alright, yeah, of course, always save here. And I guess might as well go through this one, I guess. This one seems like interesting. Has a bunch of like catapult like stuff going on here. Yeah, more like circus themes levels here. There we go. Alright, yeah, starting off with like this thing that appeared back during like the boss level here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, very like colorful indeed. I mean, circus stuff is not like, it's not the most my personal favorite like level estate, but Free World does make it very well good with the multicolors, the music is such very nice and happy. There we go. Makes it very nice indeed. Alright, and I want to follow all this stuff because avoid getting the spike stuff. And I think I noticed like Small Peach kind of like has like shorter hair compared to like normal Peach. I mean, that's probably because, yeah, shorter character, shorter hair, but it almost kind of reminds me of, like, Baby Peach in, like, a sense, with the shorter hair kind of reflecting off, like, Baby Peach. I mean, this is, like, the first time we've seen, like, a small, like, Peach and such, so, yeah, probably make some, like, creative decisions like that. I only seen, like, kind of like similar to like Blue Toad, as like with the inverted colors. This why we have seen like a smaller Toad, the Blue Toad, in like New Super Mario Bros. I mean, I guess in like model form because we have seen them in like Super Mario Bros. 2, the NES game, but to have much more like 3D model, let's get much more creative. Okay, I've been trying to get to that like green star there. Okay, I need to like this needs to go in like the other direction. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I need to use that catapult to like reach up here. Alright, I don't want to risk Peach's boat, just go back to like the same one here. Alright, here we go. And more riding on this. There we go. Just like, yeah. And do some like twirlies here. There we go. If we do it after a twirl like this, it will give me a better jump. Or it's a much more stylish jump. I don't know. Alright, okay. Now we got like a bunch of like piranha plants here. Yes, I've been waiting for that. But when you have like a bunch of like giant like enemies all over the place, especially like a bunch of like big ones, it's like, yeah, you're going to get like a mega mushroom. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here we go. Wait, I believe, was there something off to the side? I'm thinking that there was. Let me see. Because I feel like this mega mushroom could have been something that would require for it. Well, it wasn't required for the mega mushroom, but I did remember there's something being off to the side here. Alright, here we go. Grabbing all the P switches, P coins here. Alright. Alright, come on. Alright, Peach is doing relatively fast despite being the slowest. Okay, do I need to like get them all of them at once? Okay. I was feared that if I didn't get them all like the same ones like in a row, I would lose it, but that didn't seem to be the case there. Alright. Now I can actually make progress forward here. There we go. Yeah, go to, yeah, come on, enter the pipe, there we go. Alright, and there's the last like green star right there. Had to collect all the green star like coins here. Alright, here we go, come on, reach it. Alright. Alright, this doesn't seem like very difficult. It's like being classed with the catapults here. There we go. Alright. And yeah, this is like very visually pleasing with all the night starlights at night here. It's like, yeah, very like visually pleasing right here. No! No, I thought the catapult would like reach back in time. No. Messed up there. Alright, and of course I need to recollect all that stuff. God damn it. I'll get to much more Big Peach here. Alright. Come on, get them all. I feel like this like Mega Mushroom track is like ripped out of like Mario Kart Wii. I don't know, like this song is like very reminiscent of that. I'm staying around here in case like the Mega Mushroom like gets rid of the pipe there, but because I know Mega Mushroom has like a tendency to get like get rid of like important like stuff here. At least I remember like from like New Super Mario Bros. DS. I mean, New Super Mario Bros. DS, like there was like only one level with, that actively gave the Mega Mushroom. That was like the first level. Like any time afterwards, it's like via like a mushroom house, like Toad House. All right, here we go. And it was like very obvious in that game. Like there was some was clearly not designed for like the Mega Mushroom there. Very ironic concerning that was like its like debut game. But yeah. Alright, here we go. And of course you need to collect that stamp right here. Very like off to the side. It's like so ridiculous. Like it's like such an obvious easy way to collect it, but because it's like off to the side there, you like very easily miss it. Well, I think it's sort of like Captain Toad off to a distance, but since he doesn't like require green stars, it's like no reason to like go to him. It's like near an area towards like the clear pipe there, so it's like I don't think there's like a real way to like reach to him. Ah, really? By like 1 second? You gotta be kidding me. Well, it's time to make my move on from here, I guess. It doesn't really matter, not the end of the world. Here, okay, okay, trying to get the timing here. Alright, there we go. Actually made it on here, there we go. Alright, finally, there we go. And stylish course clear, there we go. And generic image of Luigi, there we go. Alright, I think that's a nice roundup of levels there. So I think I'm probably good to go. Or maybe I'll do like the charge and chug there, and that'll be it. Actually, let's see. There's still like quite a few like levels here. Yeah, all the way like down there. So I guess might as well do like the alternate thing, the alternate level here. Especially, yeah, I'll at least like a Toad house. All right, here we go. And random as always. And there we go, Luigi, the character I just got like a stamp for. Oh, this, yeah, and especially like this is like 100 seconds here. Okay. So yeah, it's not gonna be like that very much of a long of a level. Alright. And of course I got like a button there that requires blue Toad. Again, one of the stupidest like inclusions, that buttons that require a certain character. Come on, seriously. Alright, and of course lose my clone there, so yeah, can't reach to that one. And now I can reach it, but I can't reach the 4 one. Might as well just like complete the level as is right here. Alright, there we go. I mean, concerning that the area itself is like full of like blue lava, I guess it fits, but still it's so stupid to like replay the level and such. Oh my god. Alright. Now you're just like going off to a warp pipe there. And another like casino area. There we go. Alright, so I guess that wraps up the video here, just like doing the Toad house and the casino, like the machine there. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, no, you know what, I'll get this look. Yeah, Luigi has, for some reason, exclusive to him, is that this, like, Kitsune form here, instead of the other characters that, like, have, like, a standard, like, raccoon tanuki appearance there. I think this was, like, starting to, like, New Super Mario Bros. Here, because I like NES Mario 3 had, I believe, had like Luigi had like raccoon and such, and even like in like the cartoons, like Luigi had like raccoon Luigi just like everyone else. But I guess for now, since like New Super Mario Bros, he had like this Kitsune type form here with like fox like ears and tail and such here. Which I guess it makes him stand out, but no, for legitimate story reason, I guess. Why do I keep saying story? Like, Mario doesn't really have much of story. It's just like, stuff happens and such like that. Anyway, that's a wrap up the video here. So next time, I will be beating up this, like, charge and chuck here. So stay tuned for that. Goodbye.